Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to another episode of Creator Club here on Reesy FC, and you was with us last time out for the victory over Farsley where we won 2-0 at home in the first game of the season. Since then we've been in pretty good form. We've played in it about another 10 games. We're currently 8th in the league and knocking on the door of the playoff spots basically. We're playing very well indeed. We've hit a little bit of a purple patch where we've drawn and we've lost away from home, but the home form is really good. But let's show you some of the key results since the last time you was with us. One of the games we played was against Barnet at home and we went 1-0 up through Device's effort. Lovely volley into the top corner. It was then another corner we scored from, not directly, but it came from a corner. Osborne slotting home nicely from distance. Shisley put us 3-0 up on the 34th minute mark with a great penalty. And Marriott headed home in the 47th minute to make it Reesy FC 4, Barnet 0. Straight after that game, we won 3-0 again at home. Lovely ball in, Tricker's header for his first goal of the season. Shisley's playing really well as well again in this new tactic. Burrows laying it off for Osborne, who scored his second in 2 games to make it 2-0 just before half time. And then it was 3-0 10 minutes before the end. Shisley again doing really well down the wing. Pings one across to Burrows, who slotted home nicely into the top corner. So back-to-back wins at home, 4-0 and then 3-0 against Boreham Wood. It wasn't such a good result though next time out, and it was the last game we played before today's episode. It was a 2-0 defeat against Chesterfield. Teller scoring from close range. It was really poor defending there. We played really well and we had about ridiculous amount of possession, about 70%. But a ball over the top put Ridge through in the 55th minute and he made it Chesterfield 2, Reesy FC 0. And here is the list of results on our schedule. So you was with us for the Farsley game. We then went away to Dover and lost 1-0 there. We beat them 2-1 on the last day of last season. I thought we could get 3 points there, but it turns out we couldn't. We played Blackpool, who have come down as well. We lost at Bloomfield Road. I think it's Bloomfield Road. And it was 2-0 defeat there. Again, it was a good performance. Blackpool were just a little too strong for us, although it was their first game of the season, so it was a bit disappointing that we did lose that one. Sorry, it wasn't their first game of the season. I can't talk today. It was their first victory of the season. There we go. It was their first win in 4 games, so it was a shame we couldn't pick something up there, but it was a tricky game going to Blackpool. Good couple of results against Curzon, Ashton and Stockport County. Defeat to Bromley, 2 wins that you just saw against Barnet and Boreham Wood, a draw at Chorley, and unfortunately the defeat at Chesterfield. And today you're here for the Woking game, and Woking are going very well indeed. They're second in the league on 24 points. They're joint top with Halifax Town and Stevenage, all only have 1 defeat. So today is a tough ask, but we're only 5 points behind them after 11 games. A draw for us could move us up into 7th. We're sitting here in 8th position at the minute, miles away from the bottom 4, where the team, the board, the fans, you name it, everybody thought we was going to be in the relegation battle, and we started very strongly with 6 wins in 11, and a few of them defeats as well. We've played really well. We could easily have a few more points on the board. I think we could, if we was about 5th or 4th. I don't think anybody could argue because we've been playing reasonably well. Today's a big challenge though against Woking, so let's see how we get on against them. They're second in the league, playing very well indeed. And this is the team we've selected. It's Horlick, Kinsella, Matsuzaka, Tricker, Williamslow, Device, Petrovic, Burrows, Shisley and Osborne out wide, and Marriott up front. And the reason why Marriott is up front is because Dallas isn't fit to play. He is fit enough for the bench though, which is good news. Dallas has been quite poor. I mean, he's got a good average rating. I don't know if you can see it. Let me scroll up just in case you can't. That's as far as I can scroll up. 7.06. He has only scored 2 goals for us, and that was in the same game. So I don't know. I know the complete forward role isn't ideal, but it's the way I really want to play with a complete forward. It really suits this tactic down to the ground. So I am being a stubborn manager, and I'm literally saying to them, you have to play this way. And I know at this level it probably doesn't work, but it's the way I want to play. Unfortunately, I'm being a stubborn manager, and we're not doing too badly without it. We've got good goal-scoring wingers and midfielders as well that prop up with a couple of goals. But we're underway here against Woking. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points. It would be nice to beat a top side in this division and get closer to that top 3, I suppose, because that's a little cluster of teams that are starting to pull away. Although it is still quite tight up there. Device heads clear, And here's Marriott. This is what I like about the complete forward. He's come back deep, got the ball, but he doesn't do a good job of it, does he? Burrows. Petrovic now plays over the top to Osborne. Osborne's in behind. He's forced out wide. It's a lovely ball looking for Shisley, but it is cleared. Kinsella picks it up. No, he doesn't. Matsuzaka does. I don't like this when we're playing around with it at the back. I don't feel we're good enough to do that, but I do like to play out of defence. Matsuzaka all the way back to Horlick. This has got an error written all over it, hasn't it? And there we go. He's pinged it forward. No one there. We've given it away deep. Neves is ball into Sinclair, and it's a fantastic save by Horlick. Wonderful save indeed, and they've started quite well, Woking, to be fair to them, and quite expected as well. We expect to have quite a lot of possession because that's the way we've been playing this season. There you go, we're on 60% already after 22 minutes, so we just need to try and create some chances and not lose the ball to these boys because they will punish us. They got 20 goals in 12 games. We've got 15 in 12 games, which isn't a bad return. But we do miss a lot of chances. We've been missing loads of chances, and it's something we do need to put right. And I have been looking at some other options up front as well. And talking about up front, Jerome Sinclair has scored, but it is offside. Fortunately for us, it is still 0-0. Was he offside? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he was just in front, just behind the line there, wasn't he? Good defensive line from us. We're playing with a high line these days and the offside trap, and fortunately for us, the offside trap did work there. We're going to demand more from the boys and hope we can get more out of them here and create more chances. We haven't seen a highlight where we've actually attacked. Here's Neves on the ball. Good striker. Oh, Horlick nearly made a mess of that. Sinclair's in. Sinclair's there again. He had 2 bites to cherry, and then Neves hits the post. What is our defence doing? Very bizarre indeed. 41 minutes though, they're looking uninterested. We can't shout at them, that's annoying. When they look uninterested, I like to say get creative to make us really go for them. But to be fair, all the chances have been with Woking this half. We really need to buck our ideas up and actually create some chances. We're going to say to them, we're not playing badly at all. We're keeping possession. We just need to create a few more chances. We're still in a positive mindset here and hopefully that can help us create a few more chances. But this is a common theme. The front three don't normally have good ratings, and then one of them does prop up with a goal. Usually a winger, not usually a striker. I know you saw Marriott did score in one of the highlights I just showed you. Here's Osborne coming forward. He scored a couple this season. It's a good challenge there. Is it a good challenge? Oh, is it? He must have gone in two-footed. Yeah, it was a two-footed lunge apparently. It looks a good challenge from where I was. Let's tell the boys to get creative because now we've got a little opportunity. Surely now, where they've got 10 men, we can create a few more chances. We are at the hour mark though, and still only 3 chances, and all 3 of them were from the first half. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a couple of changes here. Andy Dallas is going to come on. Marriott's having a poor one. Vinny Stills as well, maybe. Do we take Osborne or Shisley off? You know what? We are going to take Osborne off. He hasn't really shone today. We're going to go a bit more attacking as well. And I would also like us to hit early crosses in and go a little bit more direct. Actually, we'll go a lot more direct by the looks of things. So let's try and... You know, why can't I say anything to them? Very weird indeed. What is that all about? What's going on here? Why can't I say anything to them? Very weird. Very, very strange. We're going to have to discard the changes and do it again. There we go. Changes confirmed. Now we are attacking. Device into Petrovic. Back to Shisley. I don't know why that does that. It happened before in an episode as well where you just couldn't... You go to try and talk to multiple players directly from the tactics screen and there's no button to confirm the changes. I don't know if it's me being stupid, but I think it's a bit of a broken element of the game because it happens quite a few times, but I've never figured out how to get out of that. But 15 minutes remain here. We've created a couple more chances. We've gone a bit more direct. We've done exact same changes I just tried and had to just pause the video to actually fix again because you didn't want to see me do it twice. Burrows, look at Stills. He's in acres of space. Stills in the box. Vinny Stills. And it is over the bar. It was a good opportunity for us. 12 minutes remain here. I mean, it's a good point if we hold on to this, but they've got 10 men. I want to see us, get a bit more creative. That's what I'm telling them. We are going to go a bit more attacking as well. That was one thing I was meant to do earlier when it didn't let me confirm the changes. But with 4 minutes remaining, can we conjure up one more opportunity? Woking have the ball at the minute, and Woking are in behind here. Here's Walker. This will be disastrous if they score. Oh, and he's gone flying in there, hasn't he? Matsuzaka, he's going to get himself sent off as well by the looks of it. Is that another two-footed lunge? It must have been. That was like kneecap high. That was a ridiculous, ridiculous challenge. And so that's now going to put us back down to a positive mentality. Oh, who are we going to bring on here? Maybe Jack Evans for Shisley. Slot Jack Evans into the back four. I know it's not ideal for him, but hey-ho. So, see, there's the button. I can now talk to the players that I'm bringing on just immediately from the players or the player tactics screen. But when you're deep into the tactics, changing like the way you're playing, the in possession and whatnot, you can't seem to confirm the team talk, which is bizarre. That looks like it's the last action of the day, unless the red card has added additional time. Evans pumps it up to Kinsella. Have we got time? Oh, Kinsella couldn't get on the end of it. That would have been a lovely little attack to have right at the end of the game. But the game is still going on, apparently. Sinclair. Back to Vega. Blow the whistle, ref. Thank you. Oh, he blew the whistle. So, we lose Matsuzaka. It's not a bad point. Unfortunately, no goals in this episode. We would have taken a point, though, to be fair. And we'd play Torquay next, who are sitting in 18th, 3 points above the drop zone. And we're outside the top 7 just on goal difference, so that's not bad at all. Imagine if we would have won that, we'd have actually been about 6. We would have been 6 basically, with goal difference as well changing. So that's a shame we couldn't do that, but we stopped Woking, who are on a good run. And yeah, it's a good point. We stopped the rot in terms of... Well, actually, we haven't stopped the rot, have we? I thought we'd lost the last 2, but no, we haven't won in 3 games now, which is a shame. But again, the league position is fantastic. So next up is Torquay. We will bring you back for... I think Gateshead's a good one. I don't think we've seen a lot of Gateshead in this series, so we'll come back for Gateshead. They're currently 7th, so they're in and around us fighting for the playoffs. But guys, if you enjoyed that, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here or haven't already done so and did enjoy that a lot, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on to be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you here next time on Reesy FC.